Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Take Two with Paige and Patty. Let's get real.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Paige, and this is my mom, Patty, and you're watching Take Two with Paige and Patty.
And tonight we're going to be talking about more of those cracks in the foundation. How did we miss all of this? You know, I didn't even think about it until Janelle mentioned it in season 18. But there were so many things that should have given us clues of where this family was headed.
Like we've been saying, the wives are spilling a little bit of tea in season 18. So we had to go back and rewatch what they were talking about.
Yes. So we're on crack number 6, cracks in the foundation, and the cracks are getting wider by the season. We're in season 2, watching for the cracks in the foundation. So we moved on to season 2, and we started looking for some of those similar cracks in the foundation, and we found even more cracks in the foundation.
Yes, we did.
So Robyn, crack number 6.
Yes, crack number 6. Robyn really isolated her kids from the rest of the family.
And Robyn even said that being in her own house made her and her kids feel disconnected.
But she had no intention on moving in with the family.
She never lived with the family. First, the excuse was that they weren't married.
So she couldn't live with them.
But they got married. Why didn't she move into the big house?
So when they moved, they were supposed to all move in together, right? And she didn't. She got her own house.
Well,
I mean, they all did.
Well, that was when they moved to Vegas.
Right.
But
Cody,
when they got married, when they were in Utah, why didn't she move into the big house?
Right. But when they moved to Vegas, Cody wanted all them to live together. Right?
But that didn't happen. That was never going to happen.
No, it was never going to happen.
So Cody wanted them all in the big house. And that was the plan before they moved.
Right.
But why didn't that happen?
Because Robyn didn't want it.
Yes. And then there was the issue of kids. We know that prior to the show, and even throughout the show, Janelle and Christine kind of shared in parenting.
The role of the parenting the children, yes.
Christine would watch the kids when Janelle was at work, and the kids all intermingled like they were related, brothers and sisters, which they were. They were half brothers and sisters.
Yes.
But Robyn never wanted Christine to watch the kids.
Never.
Or Mary or Janelle. She never wanted the other wives to watch the kids.
So Robyn had McKelty take care of her kids, like be a nanny to her kids when they were in Utah. But never let the kids go with the other wives.
Yes. And it seems like they talked about this. Janelle and Christine talked about this in season 18.
They did.
They finally brought it out. Robyn wanted to have nannies and not have them help raise the kids.
Yeah, Robyn chose nannies.
It started with McKelty in Utah. And then we know when they moved to Las Vegas, it was Mindy, her cousin or something,
yes.
Or I don't know, some relative of Robyn's. But Robyn's always had a nanny. She never relied on the family. So
right.
She isolated her kids from the rest of them.
The other wives worked really hard to include Robyn and her kids in family events.
Like when they were driving to Wyoming to the ranch. And they all pull over, and Mary's like, oh, we have to stop because it's tradition that we always take a family picture.
Yes.
When we're at Red Canyon. And
Robyn was like, okay, right here.
Yeah. But that was something that the family always did, and Mary wanted to make sure that Robyn and her kids were included in that. So the only times that we really saw Robyn help out with the kids was, number one, when Christine had the baby. And she had the kids for a few hours before they went to the hospital.
Yes.
And that's when Cody came and had to go see her. And then Robyn had some of Janelle's kids when Cody and Janelle went on their camping trip for their honeymoon or her birthday.
Anniversary or something, yeah.
Yeah. But it didn't look to me like she knew what she was doing with those kids.
It looked to me like she doesn't really have them a lot. So she kind of felt like, do you want this? Do you want
and
that?
Was
How
the
do you feel like this? You know what I
with,
mean?
With the cereal with Gwendolyn.
Yes!
Where she wouldn't let Gwendolyn have the
cereal.
And I actually bet that if you asked the Brown children, they could count on one hand the number of times that Robyn watched them.
Is there any Brown children here that want to comment on that?
Yeah, it would be nice if you would jump in and let us know.
Also, another thing that we noticed is when Dayton was holding Truly, it was evident to me to us that she was not familiar with Dayton at all.
She was looking for somebody to come take her.
Yes, and Dayton even said, I don't think she likes me.
Which means that they probably had very little interaction because it seemed like Truly really loved to go to all the kids.
Yes.
But not Robyn's kids. Because she was a baby and she wasn't around them enough. And you know how babies are when there's somebody that they're not really familiar with. They're kind of hesitant.
Yes, they are.
So that was kind of, something strange. And Cody knew. He knew what was going on in isolating Robyn's family. He knew Robyn was isolating herself and her kids from the family. Yes. He said when they talked about the move to Las Vegas, Cody had said that it doesn't feel as family when you are in 4 different houses. But Robyn was in a different house, so she didn't feel like family because they kept her separated. Her and Cody chose to be separate. And then when they did move to Las Vegas, it was so urgent that Robyn be the first one to get a house.
Why?
Why did she need to be
the
first one to get a house?
What happened 9 months later? What happened 9 months later?
Did Cody want her to have a house so they could do some baby making? Because 9 months after they moved to Las Vegas,
they had a baby.
Solomon. So was he leaving the other wives in the Airbnb and going to stay with Robyn?
Yes.
And that's why he wanted her to have a house.
Yes.
Probably. The other thing that I saw when they were in Utah and they did this whole thing for the surprise party for Mary.
Yes.
All the kids were helping. The wives and the kids were all helping to plan the surprise party for Mary. And but Robyn wasn't there. She was in Las Vegas.
Where was Robyn's kids at?
They weren't there. They weren't at the house because somebody else was watching them.
Yes.
And when they came to the house and everybody jumped up and said surprise, you saw the look on Robyn's kids' faces.
One of them,
like they were surprised. Aurora, they had no idea this party was going on.
Aurora thought it was for her.
I think she even thought it was for her. The look on her face, she thought it was like, oh, for me.
No, not for you.
Yeah. So Robyn intentionally isolated herself and her kids from the rest of the family.
It kind of made me feel like Robyn didn't feel comfortable with the other wives watching her kids.
She did not want the other wives involved in her kids, raising her kids. She did not want those kids to be treated equitably or the same as the other kids. She wanted her kids to be
on a higher pedestal
and raised by her and only her.
I agree.
So that was the 6th crack in the foundation from season 2. We're finding all these cracks in the foundation.
There is so much stuff, and now
it's strange because Christine had made a comment too in season 18 that she didn't think that Robyn ever lived polygamy. And
so that might.
I don't think she did because she never lived with the family.
Yeah.
What, in an Airbnb for a few days?
I don't think she ever wanted to be a part of the family.
I think she wanted to be a part of the family, but I don't think she wanted to be
the family.
I think she wanted a part of the TLC, a part of the money, a part of the whole
Hi, Drew.
event going on. She wanted Cody.
Yes.
And she wanted the money, but she didn't want anything to do with Christine, Janelle, and Mary.
I agree.
And Mary, they were supposedly such great friends. Robyn was terrible to Mary. Awful.
Yes.
But we'll talk about that later. But thank you for watching, and keep watching for more cracks in the foundation. We are doing some short videos too,
we are.
just commenting on things that we've noticed, and we are doing some live recaps. So
please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you all for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications, and have a wonderful day.